welcome to or back to my channel. My name's Reese and this is Sunday Sit Down.
Flying high like the birds and the bees, and we'll fill the sky with the songs and the trees, cause we're buzzing, buzzing.
Hi! Hey guys! Okay, this setup is completely different than normal and I know that I've got the sun going, but I just love the light and yeah, anyway, it's really brightening up my room right now. It's making me happy, so yeah. Just ignore all the shadows. Today, I'm going to be starting a new little thing on my channel that I'm gonna hopefully do like every week. That's my plan at least. I'm gonna call it Sunday Sit Down. So, happy Sunday everybody. Happy Easter, it's Easter. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Okay, well, I didn't think about that, so this isn't about Easter or anything, but okay, so the whole point of this video is I'm just gonna sit down and talk about whatever I'm reading in my Bible for the week or the day or whatever. I don't know. I'll probably just film it on a random day during the week and then just share it with you guys and stuff. So today's also a little bit of how I study my Bible and things like that. And so that's what we're doing today. So I have my Bible and I'm ready to go. First of all, in no way am I perfect at this or whatever. Honestly, I haven't read my Bible in a hot minute, but yesterday I finally was like, okay, Reese, get focused again, you can do this. And so I'm starting over, just yeah. Hope that made sense. When I get ready to study my Bible, I got my Bible, my highlighters, a pen. This is the best pen. And then I get out some journal to write in. This is a journal that my sister got for me in Israel when she went there with her school, so that's pretty cool. I try, right before I start studying, I try to pray about just whatever, just to get more focused before I start on my reading and everything. The way that I study my Bible, I don't really think there's anything special or specific to it. I put my earbuds in and I just turn on my Jesus playlist. Jesus Jams is what I call it. And then I just kind of go with it, and yeah. I don't think there's anything specific to it. I'll flip to something in Psalms, I guess, for a better example, because this is where I'm usually studying. Okay, so I feel like it probably seems like I'm always journaling or putting something on the sides, but I'm honestly not. It's usually if there's a verse specifically that speaks to me or something that I want to remember. I'm a very visual person, so the best way for me to remember it is if I draw something about it. I just wanted to point out that you don't have to journal every single page, and I have on most of these, but I don't on all of them. I don't want to just make it seem oh, you have to journal on every page of your Bible, things like that. You don't have to do it, you don't have to journal, you don't have to do anything, but just for me, it helps me to really study it and get into it. So I like to just grab a highlighter, and I usually use a different highlighter for each chapter, but it really doesn't matter. And then I just go through and I highlight whatever stands out to me. And if there's a verse that really stands out, or a couple verses or something, I'll usually put a bubble around them or underline it again or something. Little visual reminders that help me read it, I guess. I don't really know. So I guess that's kind of how I study my Bible. Honestly, I don't think I do anything that special. I just have a highlighter and a pen ready to take notes and write things down and just really read over stuff over and over again, because you don't always have to study a whole chapter or a whole book or anything at once. Sometimes you can just study one verse and that's what you do, which I think is honestly great. Sometimes that's all you have to do, just take one verse at a time and just really think about it. You don't have to commit to reading an entire passage in a day. I do get it, we have hectic lives, but especially right now that we're all at home, there's really no excuse to not be able to find some time in your day that you can read your Bible, which is something I really need to remember, and I really need to work on it. So I'm not just saying that, I know that I need to do it too. Anyway, today I was reading Ecclesiastes 3:1-15, which is just super great and awesome, and I just wanted to share some of that with you guys. So Ecclesiastes 3 is in my Bible, it's titled A Time for Everything. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. And then it goes into the whole list of a time to do this and a time to do this and this and this and this and this and this. And it's just saying there are different times to do different things. But the one that really spoke out to me, especially right now, since we're all social distancing and staying away from each other and not being able to be with each other, and it really sucks, is verse 5 that says, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. It spoke to me right now, especially because I am a hugger. I love to hug people. So this was just kind of, maybe it really like shows how the Bible can connect to any time period, even though it's been thousands of years since this was written. But just remember that there's a time to embrace and there's a time to refrain from embracing. And what can we learn from this time of refrainment is really what we need to be like figuring out from this time of social distancing. I can't speak because I know that I have especially been saying, oh, I miss my friends, I miss school, I miss this, I miss that, I just want to go out and hang out with my friends and just be able to see people and everything. And my mom's like, stop doing that, like stop thinking about everything that you can't do and think about what you can be doing right now, which I really need to work on. So mama, I'm trying. But I do think it's something that's really important and that we tend to forget to do is whenever we're in a place that we think, oh, this is terrible, this shouldn't be happening, there is a reason for whatever is happening in your life. I don't know what's going on in your life. I mean, we've all got stuff going on and everyone has this coronavirus going on, but even past that, like we've all got so much going on with our lives. Everything's crazy right now. So just remember that you can learn from every stage of your life, but don't forget to embrace the refrainment of embracing one another, I guess. Just embrace this time that you have at home that you can spend with the Lord and reading your Bible and really getting into it more, because there's no reason not to. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay, so that's what I got from that part. And then I started reading some more, which is like right below it. Verse 11, when it says, he has made everything beautiful in its time. I think this is just really important to remember that this time that we're in right now may seem crazy and insane. And it's like, why is this even happening? But you have to remember that everything is beautiful in its own time and that whatever is happening, it's God's plan. And so even though we really don't understand it and it may make like no sense to us, just have to trust him and believe that there's some meaning behind everything in this crazy world. You just have to trust God, and that's honestly all that we can do. Another verse that I really want to talk about is verse 12, which I think is just a really cool verse. And if you know me, then you know that joyful and joy is like my favorite word. So I really like this verse. It says, I perceived that there is nothing better for them than to be joyful and to do good as long as they live, which I think is just really cool. That, like, I don't know, just be joyful and be good to one another for as long as you live. I don't know, I just thought that was pretty cool because it just stood out to me. Why not be joyful? If you have a choice between being joyful and happy or being like upset and angry and pessimistic about stuff, then wouldn't you choose being happy and joyful and stuff? I don't know. Alrighty, I think that's pretty much it. It was probably super all over the place, but I'll try to make the next one not all over the place or whatever, and we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this just to share whatever I'm reading in the Bible, and I really want to know what you guys are reading because I think it's interesting, so just let me know down below whatever you've been reading in your Bible lately. And yeah, since it's Easter Sunday, I'm probably posting this after church services are already over, but you can always go back and watch it, so I encourage you to do that, not just on Easter, but like afterwards while, you know, we're all at home and everything. But my church, Rosemont, is having like a live stream, so I really want to encourage you to go and watch it. They have a YouTube live and a Facebook live. I'll just put the links below. I think I can do that. Yeah, probably. Watch him if you want to. Preacher Adam's super cool and he's just awesome, and he always has a lot of good stuff to talk about, and it's usually pretty awesome. So yeah, I really encourage you to go watch that. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you're having an amazing day, people, and alrighty, I think that's it. So yeah, bye.